Well, you got there in the end, Gary, and a big 3 points.
Yeah, big 3 points. I think that you know, first home game in the National Conference League, and that after 3 years absent, playing against Dartford, who we had 2 very good battles and big battles last year with, in respect of playing them twice, we knew it was going to be tough, and it was very tough. There's no doubt about it. I think that Dartford started the better. I thought they were the better team certainly in the first 25 minutes tonight. I think that they settled better than us, they were moving the ball around better than us, and we never really got a foot in the game really. They certainly, all credit to Dartford, governed the game early on, but we matched up, we decided to change the formation, match up, and I think that, you know, it certainly started to level out then, and I think then we got the big break really. I think that Kevin Betsy got needlessly brought down in the far corner, and the boy got booked, and of course 5 minutes later the same player again. So I don't think you can have any complaints about getting sent off. I think there were 2 bookable offences, but I think that the time when he went off was a big, you know, a big benefit to ourselves. And between then and half time, I thought that we started to get a foothold on the game. But we knew at half time, even though it was 0-0, it was going to be a tough second half, and they would make it hard for us. And you know, that's what they do. You know, they're a good hard team to break down. They're a good side, and you know, Tony Berman and Steve Mosley have got them working hard, organised, and I say it looked like in one way that time was running out, but as I said to the players at half time that we would get the break. I'm sure that if we remain being patient, and of course we got that. Lowick got brought down, and pleased to say we had Jez on the pitch at the time to take the penalty, a good penalty. And all credit to Dartford, they weren't finished in. You know, they had another go at us. Even with 10 men late on there, and there was 1 or 2 anxious moments, and some tired legs out there. You know, we've had 2 big games really, travelling up to Wales to play Wrexham, and having a tough game here against Dartford tonight. So, you know, I think the players are already starting to realise who ain't even played in the Conference League. Like, you know, we've got 6 or 7 players who've not played in the Conference League. We've got 5 new signings in, and it takes time to gel and settle. But I think that to get the first 3 points tonight is a tremendous bonus for the club going forward.
And did the players think it was a penalty? Because the Dartford players look very, very aggrieved.
Well, you know, being fair, like, you know, I think you have to look at it from both pictures really. Where I was, I thought it was a penalty. You know, I must be honest in the sense there. I thought Lowick rolled him. I think it was just inside the penalty area, and I'm not saying that in respect of saying things for the sake of saying them, but you know, he's took the penalty. They've given it. The linesman was there. It was on the linesman's side, and I think that, like I say, we got the break. And at the end of the day, I think overall, over the 90 minutes, we'll look back on it as an hard battle, but we'll learn. We're going to learn a lot about all the teams we play and all the matches we play in this year, that nothing's going to be easy. And at the end of the day, it's a case of every game we play and every battle we have is going to be tough, and we're going to have to be up for it all the time.
And was there a sense sort of midway through the second half, Gary, where you felt we'd sort of lost that momentum? Because we started very well in the second half, and put them under quite a lot of pressure. Didn't really get the breaks, didn't get that opening, and then seemed to get rather frustrated. No,
there's no doubt about that. That you know, the game had gone a little bit flat from the time that we started the second half, from where we bossed it from. But again, give them credit, give Dartford credit. As I say, that at the end of the day, you know, they've battled very, very hard tonight, and they're going to be disappointed because they've gone home with nothing out the game. And I think that you know, a couple of things go on in the match, and I think we had it on Saturday. But Wrexham, that there's a very thin dividing line in this league where 1 or 2 things can either go for you or against you. And I think we found out on Saturday when we were 2-0 down at half time. At Wrexham had no complaints, got back to 2-1, and I think for a 10-minute spell after, we played very, very well. We had a wonderful chance, didn't take it. And within 5 minutes we lost the game. And I think that a couple of things have gone on there tonight, that, you know, if it's a situation where, you know, not my business in one way, but if I'd have lost my player to 2 bookings like that in a 5-minute spell, and even the players down with 10 men, I wouldn't have been very happy. And we've, you know, as you say, we've got a break, but I think it was a penalty as far as I'm concerned. But as I say, you know, that's going to be a case of over the course of the season. But our number one thing tonight, big crowd here. You know, when you think just under 1900 here tonight on the first game back, Tuesday evening, with a lot of people away on their summer holidays, it's a very good crowd. And I'm sure at the end of the day a very large majority are pleased with the result, and now we prepare for Saturday against Barrow.
And is there a sense, Gary, that the crowd have got to become patient? We're not going to see the sort of fast-flowing football that we saw a lot of the time last season, with goals going in left, right and centre. It's a different league, and we're playing a different way, and we're playing different sides.
Yeah, well, as I say, we can play whatever formation we wish to play, but one thing is for sure, that yes, we have got to be more patient. Yes, we've got to understand that we're playing against top conference national premier sides with a lot of players who played in the conference and above, and you're playing against some very, very strong outfits going forward. So yeah, it will be, but I'm sure that I think it's been addressed really. I think the supporters are fully aware. We had a very good fan forum last week, where I think there were some honest conversations that people are aware that the structure of the club has changed, and from full-time when the club been in the past in the Conference League, and we're part-time there, and the finances are not as strong, but that's not a problem. At the end of the day, I think that we have to ask the supporters to be patient and committed, and they've been different class ever since we came here. I always say that, but large numbers travelled up to Wrexham. Great support behind the goals tonight, atmosphere-wise, and they're the difference sometimes between turning a game from a draw into a win, or a defeat into a draw. They've played their part, so a big 3 points.
And a worrying moment there with Giuseppe Sol being carried off, Gary. What is the latest?
The latest is, at the end of the day, is I think he's a little bit sore at the moment, but I'm hoping he's not as first or bad as we first thought. But I said to somebody actually, it was quite interesting really, that they get 15 goals this year in all competitions. And the person I had a bet with, he wasn't aware that that included friendlies, cup games, anything. So he's got 2 now, 13 to go. So I'm quite happy, but I'm sure he'll get that target. What I said.
I can feel my wallet getting lighter by the minute, Gary.
Lovely, that's what I need. That.
I didn't ask that Dartford player to take him out, I have to say.
No problem, but a big 3 points tonight.
Indeed, and hopefully more of the same on Saturday against Barrow.
Hope so. Yeah, tough game again, but we look forward to it, and hopefully the good numbers will turn out again on Saturday.
Lovely. Enjoy your evening, Gary.
Thank you. Cheers.